Can you hear those pigeons? I've got pigeons on the roof and magpies in the garden. It was literally like someone flicked the switch and we're in summer now. It's been a fun week. I've been uploading every day to Instagram, showing each day's progression of the pipes that I've been making. If you've been watching it, then I'm glad you were along with me for the journey. If not, it's all there. You can just go and have a look whenever you like. But if you have been watching, then you know the pipes that are coming. Sorry, there's just a magpie just walking around the garden like he owns the place. Okay, he's gone now. Right. What will I do first? So, one of the pipes is for the new Four Horsemen box set. I've just made the box up today. As you can see, it's the Four of Diamonds. Now, I don't have the other pipes with me. In fact, I'm not seeing them until tomorrow, when we're putting all the pipes together in the box at the UK Pipesmaking Championships tomorrow. So, I've only got one pipe, and that's the pipe that I made this week. So if you've seen the Instagram series of this week, you know what pipe is coming. You've seen it. If not, it is a sleek Bulldog. I don't make very many of these. I think it's quite an unusual design, but I love it. I wish it was my idea. It's not. It's basically a copy of an Il Duca design, if you have seen their work. But so it's got this great, the shank obviously flares out to the bowl. And it's got a really sort of low slung profile. In the week, I toyed with doing a contrast green blast, and if it had a black stem, it might have worked really well. But with the green, the two greens were quite different, and it didn't work, unfortunately. But I did leave a green contrast bead. Because I thought that would be quite cool. And it's a very green piece of moss Cumberland. So yeah, so obviously the theme for the Four Horsemen box set is diamond shanks. Four of diamonds, diamond shanks. I'm sure you figured it out. Our devious code. Anyway, so that's my piece, and I'll see the other guys' pieces tomorrow. And the box set will be available at the pipe show. So that's exciting. Normally we release them first online, because that just tends to be the way it is. The fact that it's sort of come together just in time for the for the pipe smoking championship is kind of like is a nice little twist. Oh yeah, I should have said smoking Dunbar today. It really works with sort of like blue skies, green grass, warm weather. Dunbar just like is like it's sort of mellow and funky. It's yummy. A lovely strawberry. Yes, for the pipe show. For the pipe show, for the pipe club. Pipe of the year. Cordovan Sandblast. Earth and Ivory Stem. You've seen quite a few of these of late. This guy, I've talked about using plateau on the rim before. And actually, I think for the pipe of the year, I haven't been regularly including plateau on the rim. This might be the first one. I'll have to check. So there might be some fighting about who gets the one with the plateau rim. Maybe I'll have to do a few more. But lovely blast. Some really nicely tightly packed ring grain. And obviously you have the straight grain going off. These next two pieces, the earth and ivory is from the top part of the rod. So as you go down the rod, you tend to get more of the ivory because the ivory sort of falls through the rod and collects at the bottom. So you get lots of like finer detail at the top, and then actually you get pretty fine detail all the way through with that mix. But I don't know how to describe it. It's the cream has kind of like mixed more with the earth, so you get sort of like these more like coffee tones coming through. Whereas as you go further down, you get the ivory sort of coming through stronger. Which makes for a nice variation. Right. Final pipe. Rusticated Acorn. I have to admit, I'm always surprised with how well these come out. Saying it myself, I know, but when I normally rusticate, I normally choose like a big fat shape to rusticate. So like an author is typically something, bulbous, something chunky, something that you can really eat into. And when someone asks for a rusticated version of a really slender pipe, like the acorn, there's not a lot of meat to work with. I always kind of wonder, is it going to pay off? Is it going to, because I like a fairly rugged rustication. It's like, is it going to come across? Am I going to be able to do the effect that I want to do? And then I do it, And then I realised I was worrying about nothing, and it's fine. The guy has a plateau rim. Giving him a somewhat taller look than normal. And the plateau's got a little upward slant to it. So he's a bit sassy, this acorn. Anyway. Earth and ivory stem. As you can see, this one was a little bit lower down in the rod, and the ivory is starting to come through a little bit stronger. There we go. Blimey. It has been getting warm. It's quite funny. It goes from 1 week it's 10, 11, sort of muddles around in those, sort of cold, just beginning to sort of warm up. And then as it decides it's going to warm up, it goes boom, 20. It's what happened to 15 and 16 and 17? What happened to those days? Why do we suddenly just bounce straight up? It's funny. All right. That's it. That's it for today. Yeah, I've got a show tomorrow, so I'm not going to waffle on. I've got some other things to prepare. All right. I'll be back next week. And we'll waffle on about some other things at that point. So yeah, I urge you, if you haven't seen the Instagram series that I did this week, go see it. It's fun. And I'll be back next week. All being well, with more pipes. All right. Till then, take it very easy. Your loyal pipe maker.